Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Chrissy's Point of View. I am Chrissy and today we are going to do something different. All my Saturday vlogs will now be something fun, either cooking or some type of adventure. So I hope you do enjoy. Today's video is all about making pizza. So grab a pen, grab a paper to get the recipe and let's start. In a bowl, sift 2.5 cups of flour. Next, 1 teaspoon of sugar. 1 pack of yeast. 1.5 teaspoon of salt and combine all together. Next, in a cup, 1 cup of warm water along with a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. Combine both together. This warm water will be to activate the yeast in the mixture. Remember, don't have the water too hot because it can spoil the mixture. Add water gradually and mix with your fingers before it is you start to knead the dough. Gradually you're adding the water to the dry mixture to make your dough nice and soft and spongy and light and fluffy. If the dough seems a little dry, you could add a little bit more water. If the dough seems too sticky, which as you can see there it got a little sticky, I added flour so it will not stick too much to the bowl. But I am rolling it in now, as you can see, trying to get any excess flour off my fingers. You don't have to, as you can see, I don't really knead too hard, but as you can see the dough is pretty soft. You want a nice, pretty soft, fluffy dough. Next, on a piece of cloth, well, tablecloth, I will add warm water on it on the surface because I want my dough to rise fast, right? So I add warm water to it. And I will cover down my dough with that cloth that is already warm. So it won't take too long to rise. In the meanwhile, I'm cutting up my toppings. So I'm cutting up a large sweet pepper as my toppings. You can put whatever topping you like. I am adding sweet pepper to my pizza. And you want to cut this up fine. Next, I am adding a tomato. My dad likes tomato on his pizza, so I'm adding one tomato. I am not a fan of it, but as I said, it's all up to you. It's all up to you. You can choose what you want on your pizza. Pineapple. Pineapple is the next thing that we put on pizza in where I live. We put pineapple. Love, love, love pineapple with pizza. So I'm cutting up about, let's say, about 3 slices of pineapple for the pizza. No, actually two slices of pizza because this pizza will be making two pizzas. Now we're adding some, well, sausage, like turkey sausage, white turkey sausage, nothing too fancy, no what you call it, pepperoni, no fancy thing. Simple stuff. And you're cutting that into small pieces so it can be spreaded evenly. So I'll say about 3 strips of that particular sausage. I also added onion, but I forgot to film the onion. But I added 1 a half of onion, because onion for me is like the main thing. So don't forget to add onion, y'all. Onion must be added to the pizza. By this time, about 15 minutes has passed, 15 to 20 minutes has passed. So I now flour my surface and roll out my dough. My dough has now rose. As you can see how soft and nice it still is. Right? And I don't put it in two. I don't put it in two equal halves because my pan is not, I don't have two pans that are the same size. I have a small pan and a larger pan. So I basically average the size of your pan and average how big the dough is and roll it out accordingly. Don't forget to put flour on your surface and put flour on top the dough because you don't want it sticking to the rolling pin. So after I roll it out, not too thin, I put it in my pan, which has been greased already. Don't forget to grease your pan. And I put it in and try and shape it out as much as possible. As you can see, it had an extra piece at the end, so I just cut it off and like flatten it in. It's doable because the dough is pretty smooth and the dough is easy to, you want the dough easy to work with, that you can make anything, you could make any errors you make, you could start over. That is the other dough now for the smaller pan that I'm rolling out, because I want to, when I'm putting the toppings and stuff, I want to put all together. So you use the palm of your hand to flatten it out. Because you don't want the dough to tear, so you'll use the palm of your hand to flatten it out and slide it across. And you see how easy it fitted? It fit out in the pan. So don't try not to stress yourself out. Oh, it's not fitting. It will fit. Right? What I'm doing there is using the fork to basically make holes in the dough so the heat will pass through faster. I'm using pizza sauce, which was pre-seasoned, which I put normally put sugar because sometimes it's a bit acid. So I put sugar and pepper and spices, oregano and so forth. So it was already pre-seasoned to add more flavor to the pizza. Or you could use, yeah, tomato sauce. That what I'm adding now is onion. I like to add a lot of onion because onion gives it a lot of flavor. Then you add your sweet peppers and tomatoes. Next, I add my sausage and pineapple. So there you have it. Added everything, and now I will add my cheese, grated cheese. So this will stay in the oven for about 25 minutes. There you have it. Pizza, fresh homemade pizza. So I hope you enjoyed this particular video cooking with me today. I hope that you have taken down the recipe. Feel free to watch this video as many times as you want. Ask questions below. Leave it the comments below. I do check all my comments. And I would love to see you next time on Chrissy's Point of Views. Don't forget to subscribe.